Hi everyone joining. Thank you all so much for being here. This is going to be so fun. My name is Emily Curl. I am the digital host at iHeartRadio, and welcome to my virtual studio here in Brooklyn, New York. We have a very special interview today, and I know you guys are all so excited because we have the one and only beautiful and talented Sofia Carson.
How are you, Em? It's good to see you.
It's so good to see you. I'm good. I'm hanging in there. So I'm over in Brooklyn right now. And so we've been nice and safe, and I have my two roommates here, so we've had a good time. But how are you? You're in LA, right?
I'm in LA. I'm also safe. I'm with my sister and our dog, Joey, which has been such a blessing. And it's, in the midst of it all, I think we've all been able to really have just time with our loved ones, if we're lucky enough to be with them. So, we can't complain. We're healthy and we're safe. We're far from our family, which is hard, but they're also safe and healthy. So, we're very grateful.
Now, for all your free time right now, how are you spending it? How are you staying creative? What are you doing?
I've been quite busy with work, which is really great. I've been kind of doing like a virtual radio tour per se. I would have been on an actual radio tour, but as technology has it, so beautiful that we can still do this. And I've also been spending a lot of time, when this all happened and we went into quarantine, I just wanted to know what I could do to give back. So I launched a campaign with UNICEF called Spread Hope with Sofia. And the campaign is inspired in the hope that we saw in the world. And it's been so beautiful to see people's generosity and their response and how they're spreading hope and maybe giving donations as well. But it's been really beautiful. And the link is unicefusa.org/spreadhope. And apart from that, have been working on music as well. I've been reading a lot. A friend of mine, her and I, we text each other books to read, and it had been a while since I had really given time to reading, and that's been really nice. Apart from that, really nothing super. We walk our dog Joey, and that's our favorite part of the day.
The best.
Yeah, at-home workouts with my sister, and I look forward to every night the dinner that she makes for us. It's been nice. We have dinner together every night. Oh, she's an incredible cook. Incredible. And I feel like she's mastered it even more so since we've been in quarantine. But before we never had family dinner every night because our schedules were different. Now every night we sit down and we have dinner. So it's been nice.
It is nice. You're right. Something about having intentional time to do all these things that maybe you didn't always put a top priority, but it really puts things into perspective, I found.
It does. It absolutely does. Joey! Wait, do you want a Joey cameo?
We obviously need Joey in here. We're getting the whole fam. Oh, this is special. He looks like a stuffed animal. Are you kidding?
He's a stuffed animal. He's not real.
Joey, he looks like he's a snuggler, is he?
He's such a snuggler. Look at him.
Oh my God. My roommates and I thought about fostering a pet. We were we need to. We've reached out, but so many pets were already been fostered. I was like, okay, that makes me happy. It's amazing. Yeah, so we're going to have to do it again and see if we can get some love. Nothing like having an animal though during this time.
Oh, it's a blessing for sure.
Aw. Now, I found for me one thing that's really been helping since I don't have a Joey to snuggle with is I find myself on social media a lot because I feel like that's a way to stay connected. But on the adverse of that, I also find it also sometimes makes me feel overwhelmed and anxious. And so I'm curious for you, during this time, what's your relationship with social media like? How are you sort of navigating that back and forth?
To be honest, I feel the exact same way as you. Although I feel personally, social media, since we've been in quarantine, since the pandemic, has been filled with so much more hope than the contrary. And it does give us this feeling of peace and connection that we literally, no matter where you are in the world, where you come from, what language you speak, the color of your skin, every single one of us is going through the same thing and feeling the same thing and feeling scared. And I think that has given us I feel like it's the greatest equalizer we've ever known, and such, I think, the deepest connection we've ever had. But I do find that I find myself maybe on weekends, on Sunday or Saturday, I won't really be on my phone just because I feel like we're on our phones all the time now.
All the time.
So
my screen time is outrageous.
Yeah, so I think instinctually I just kind of put it away because you're right. Because then we also see the news through there, and it's good to just take a break for a second. So if you can do that, I think that's good, right, Joey? And then we'll just cuddle with Joey.
and then take some Joey time.
Yeah.
And, actually I've been doing the same thing where I'm trying to treat it like during the week, I can be on it as much as I want or try and limit it. But the weekend, I really take some time. But I've also found for me that if I can light a candle and then maybe make a latte or something, it's really calming. And then I normally listen to like my favorite albums from start to finish. Yeah. And that's been something that's helpful for me. So I'm curious for you. Now? I go through the John Mayer ones. I always listen to Casey Musgraves. I think
since I've been here. That's a good one. That's a good one for quarantine.
I was going to ask you, what's your quarantine album or songs that you're listening to right now?
This morning, I performed in Good Morning America this morning, so I was up early. It was amazing. It was so special. I performed literally from my living room, a song that is so close to my heart, and it's a song called Someday, and it's all about, one of the lyrics is, on days when the sun is gone, hope lives on. It just felt like a perfect song for right now. Okay, Joey, yes, I'll put you down. So I was up really early. So I started listening to her. I really love her, and she has a song called Sometimes that I just had on repeat this morning as I was getting ready and warming up for the performance. But I've also been really into Dua Lipa, when my sister and I do our at-home workouts. Really love Dua Lipa. Really love Phineas. Really into Phineas.
Ooh, that's good.
Billie Eilish also, her last album is still one of my favorites because it's just so mellow. But yeah, there's such good music out there. It's so beautiful to be a part of an industry that has meant so much to so many people right now.
And I Love You is still such a jam.
Thank you.
And it honestly, it has 20 million streams today, which is insane.
What? That's crazy.
And so I've also been on TikTok, which I love. And so there's an I Love You TikTok challenge.
There's a challenge, which is crazy. The first week of quarantine or the next day, I saw these videos pop up called the I Love You Challenge, and now they're all over the world every day. There's hundreds of them. They have millions of views, and it's people from, I saw some in Morocco, Egypt, Brazil, Tokyo, Mexico, New York, everyone doing this challenge, and they're just dancing and having a moment of happiness and hope and challenging each other. And it's so cool to see how my song or my music has been able to connect people in this time. It's such a privilege.
Has there been one video out of all of them? Amazing, it's on a global level. Has there been one video that stuck with you? Or they're all just too good?
There are so many. I saw one recently that was, I think, maybe in Russia or Bulgaria. And it was a girl out on, she was outside, obviously far away from people, but she was outside on this beautiful plaza, and she was just this incredible dancer dancing to I Love You. And the first one too, the first video that ever happened was this incredible dancer based in LA who just had the sickest choreo. I was like, this is so cool. But then I also love the ones that are of fans that I've known for years, that have been following me from the very beginning, and they do the TikTok version of the choreo, and I love seeing everyone make their own spin on it. It's so cute. I'm trying to learn the moves from them because TikTok is a whole new animal for me.
It really is though.
Yeah.
No, you have fans over the world, and you have a ton of fans in the comments now, but we also have some fans that wrote in for some questions. So before I let you go, I thought we could do a couple fan questions that would be fun.
Yes, please.
All right, so first one is, during this time in quarantine, are you working on new music?
I am. Well, right up until we went into quarantine, I was in the studio working on music that I'm really excited for you guys to hear. And I have a big plan to release a lot of music this year. I don't want to give too much away, but while we've been in quarantine, I guess we're working on production and post-production and kind of finishing up those records. And I'm really excited. I Love You felt like the perfect song to kind of introduce this next stage of my music for the world. It's just, as you grow up in the industry, as you grow as a person, your music grows with you. And this is kind of who I am right now. And I'm really excited to share that with everyone.
Wow, I can't wait to see that reflection of who you are in this new music. That's going to be so exciting for us. All right, our second fan question is, how do you remember all your lines and actions in films? Do you have a technique that you go by?
That's a good question. To be honest, I think the more you do it, the easier it gets. Lines, I think maybe I got lucky. I was always pretty good at memorizing stuff in school. I was always kind of a nerd too, so maybe my nerd memory has come in handy when it comes to memorizing lines. But I don't know, it's something that you can't really, an actor would probably agree with this, that something just kind of clicks when you get into the character and you learn the lines. It becomes kind of more natural, especially the longer you play a character. Like in the beginning
get it more, and you sort of feel it out.
You kind of learn her brain and how she would say things. So it just becomes easier and easier every time, and you kind of know the actions that she would do or that would come naturally to her.
Yeah, that's interesting. That makes sense. I hadn't thought about that, but I guess you're also growing with this character that you have a better idea of what she's going to do, how she's going to speak.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's a good question, guys.
Yeah, great question.
All right, our last one, and I love this one because I'm actually dying to know this too.
Okay.
One of your fans said you have flawless skin. What's your skincare routine?
Thank
Which you are always glowing. So I'm
Thank you. As are you. One of my biggest secrets or things that I do religiously every morning is I wash my face with really cold water, and at night too. My mom taught that to me and my sister. And recently, in the last movie that I shot, I started when you shoot a movie, you start really early and your face is kind of puffy, like if you're on call at 5 a.m. or 4:30. So I would roll an ice cube on my face in a napkin, and it would just depuff everything and just wake everything up. And I don't know, it does something to the pores that is great. And recently I bought like this cold roller, so I keep it in the fridge and I roll it on my face. So that to me is like my little, I don't know, my everyday trick. And sunblock, to be honest, I stay away from the sun quite a lot.
Really? So you're like SPF always?
SPF, and I don't get any sun whatsoever, really.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I love the ice cube trick. I'm gonna have to try that.
It feels really nice. Put it with a paper napkin so that you know
it's not like so
cold. But I really like it. It just wakes everything up, and just like everything just kind of gets tight, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Totally. Oh, good. All right. Well, we got some tips from Sofia. It's so nice to see you again.
Thank you. So good to see you, Em. Of course. Stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you back in New York or you in LA very soon when this is all over.
Very soon. In real life. I can't wait for that.
Sending my love.
Thanks,
Bye.
Sofia. We'll see you soon.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.